I have it on YouTube, though.
Here we go.
Talking Heads podcast live from Pattaya, Thailand with your host, Dave D.
And welcome to, what is it? It's Paddy. It's a sunny day. And in the studio, we have Terje Himberg-Larsen. Is that right? Did I say that right?
Nearly.
Did I? Not bad pronunciation.
No, not to be in Brit.
In the side. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Nice to have you here. Now, can you tell people a little bit about yourself? Because I was intrigued that you used to be a drummer.
Yeah, I used to be a drummer. I'm a DJ. I'm a sound engineer. But I broke my back in 2000, so after that I stopped playing drums professionally.
You was playing drums with who?
I played with several bands, but the most famous is probably the Swedish band The Wide.
Okay, and they were big in Sweden?
We were actually bigger in Denmark. We were big in Sweden, but in Denmark we were huge.
What about traveling and tours? Did you do anything? Did you go play places, or was it just staying where you are?
We did 164 gigs in Denmark during 1 year. No, 2 years, sorry, 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, so we played more or less every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday.
I played a couple of places myself in Denmark. I mean, I used to live in Holbæk, which is in Denmark, as you know, and of course Copenhagen. That used to be years and years ago. So I know that the Danish, they like to get into their music, yeah?
Absolutely. They have good taste.
Good response from you guys?
Yeah, we were actually very popular by the audience. Other bands saw us as a threat, so we had Big Fat Snake. That's Denmark's maybe biggest band after Gasoline. They were over Encore for 2 concerts. Then they sacked us. The same did Sandman. But Denmark was nice. The girls was nice. The audience was nice. They like this kind of new music. We play Britpop. They called us Sweden's U2, but we were more like Manchester. This is 1990 to 1992.
1992. Now, you also spoke about breaking your back. Is that why you was playing the drums? Or I mean, is it in that period when you played, or did you just stop playing and then something happened?
Oh, I played with several other bands after we split up The Wide. Our guitar player, he fall in love with a girl, which is a singer in another very famous band. And the new guitar player was good, but we didn't actually come up to what we wanted in the studio. So I played with several other bands after, but worked more like a DJ at that moment. And I was at a very famous place in Gothenburg and worked as a sound engineer and ignition in the premises. And one day I should hang up a monitor for football. Sweden should play against Belgium, I think it was.
And you're putting up the monitor, yeah?
Yeah, and the ladder went forwards and stopped in the middle over some gaming machine, and I fell back and hit the back on the ladder.
Wow. And that broke your back?
Yeah, 4 places.
And what about recovery-wise?
Well, they said I would never walk again. I was in the hospital for 1 year, and after 1 year I can begin to move at home. And after 3 months I was up from the wheelchair.
Wow.
I've been limping for 23 years, but I have no problem in doing that.
Well, it's better to be limping for 23 years than not walking. I mean, come on. I mean, saying that you'll never walk again to limping. I mean, come on. I'd rather,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's great what you do, and you're an energetic guy, and of course, now you're doing the DJing side of it, aren't you?
Yeah, I still DJ, and I still do sound for bands, mostly here.
Did you ever DJ other places, like Sweden, Denmark, Norway, or did you ever travel as a DJ, or was it just in one place?
No, I've been traveling a lot. I've been DJing in Serbia, Croatia, Montenegro, Italy, Barcelona, New York.
Yeah, New York, and wow.
Yeah. I also work as a sound engineer in these places.
So
I combine.
So you've not stayed in one place, you've been all over the place, you?
Yeah, and normally I'd stay in places like 2-3 months. I don't want to just go one gig. Sometimes I went to Moscow in the old days.
Was that through an agent?
No.
That was just yourself?
Yes, myself.
Just by word of mouth and people we know and things like that?
Yeah.
I mean, with us, me as a DJ, whatever years I've done it for now, we travelled and we had an agent and, we used to go around to different places, stay a month or 2 months and travel all around the world doing that, which was fantastic because at a young age it gets you out and it gets you all over the place. I mean, yourself, if you just stayed, if I just stayed in the UK, I would never have seen the world and opened up to so many doors and so many people. So yourself by going to other countries. what it did for you. It just opens your eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm from Norway from the beginning. I have not worked. I have worked there as a guest sometimes, but I moved away from Norway in '89 when I was 24 years old.
Whereabouts in Norway?
Moss.
Moss, Moss.
Yeah, near Oslo.
Yeah, near.
Some summers I went back. I had some reunions with my old band from Norway, the Brothers of the Mountain. We actually was the opening act for DDE, a couple of concerts when they were just having the biggest success. The first album was coming out, and we had over 10-year anniversary for our first album.
I went all over Norway. You know that I did. I went from Oslo to, Lillehammer to Tromsø to Trondheim, all the way down Bergen, Stavanger, whatever. And I found the Norwegian people very. I was there 12 years, I think. I found the people so good. They could drink like fish. Yeah, they could have a great time. And it was pleasant to be in their company. And of course, they ended up marrying a Norwegian as well, and have Norwegian children. But it was really good. It was one of the highlights of my DJing life, if that's what you want to say, because it's like everywhere in the world. You get your scuffles sometimes in the bars, but the nightclubs and the bars I found all over Norway to be very hospitable and very nice, and had a great time. Great people.
Yeah, well, I have no urge to move back to Norway.
No,
but
no.
Well, Norwegian people are nice, but I don't want to be rude or bad, but I think they're pretty boring.
Well, that's yeah. Sometimes it's just that they live their life the way they do, and that's what they do over there. They're pretty sort of laid back in a way, but they can party. Noshspiels, the Noshspiels go crazy.
I miss them.
I miss the Noshspiels. I went to loads of them.
Yeah.
The first Noshspiel I ever went to, there was about 50 girls in there and 3 boys. I went, hey, this is the life.
But the most people that did the Noshspiels, that was rockers and punkers and people that are outcasts.
Outcasts, yeah.
Well, we always have someone that like to join the outcasts, but I was actually decent. I was a businessman. Same time I was working in bars and DJing and played drums. I worked like 24 hours.
Yeah.
And everybody knew me because I was a manager of a shop selling electric equipment.
All right, stay with us. Terry's in the studio right after this. AX Media.
Our team of creatives, designers and developers collaborate closely to produce visually stunning and captivating digital experiences. Our team is carefully structured to deliver exceptional, personalized and inventive digital solutions from the initial idea to the final product launch.
Talking Heads podcast live from Pattaya, Thailand with your host Dave D. Check out all the latest updates on talkingheadspodcast.live.
Thank you very much. In the studio, Terry's joining me today, talking about his days as a drummer and also talking about the DJ days. The one thing that's sort of I like now, Terry, is this. We went from, of course, vinyl. We went from vinyl, over to the CD era, and then went over to the mini disc era, and then to the USB era, where we are now. But what I do like is this, that the vinyl statistics now for 2023 are going up and up and up and up. And vinyl is coming back. As a DJ, right? As a DJ, as a DJ, I just like the feel of vinyl.
I agree.
Stay there. We'll come back right after this, all right?